This isn't Petra in Jordan. This is Al-Ula in Saudi Arabia.
These 2,000-year-old structures carved out of the rock in Saudi Arabia's desert were said to be cursed and were closed to all tourism, which is why you might not have ever heard of them. It was only in 2018, when Saudi's new prince, Mohammed bin Salman, opened up the site to the world, that people realized that there actually exists a second Petra.
The reason why it looks like Petra is because it was actually built by the same civilization, the Nabateans, who moved south in search of water and trade.
Most of the structures they found carved into the rocks were actually tombs for the dead, and the wealthier the person was, the more intricately designed their tomb would be. One of the most common things you'll see on pretty much every Nabatean tomb are what look like staircases at the top. The bigger they were or the higher they went, the closer it was believed the person who had died would be to heaven. Another thing you'll see on a lot of tombs are eagles, which are meant to represent one of their gods and were likely put there for protection. And we even saw a picture of Medusa outside of one of the tombs. You can also find hundreds of cave drawings and writings from a civilization that came before the Nabateans, somewhere in the ballpark of 3,000 years old. It was really interesting to actually be able to go into one of the tombs because we got to see all the shelving that they carved inside of it to put their belongings, their valuables, pretty much everything that was important to them while they were alive. Having visited both Al-Ula and Petra now, I have to say that even though Petra has more of a grandiose feeling with more variety of structures, Al-Ula is definitely also worth a visit because I would argue that there's actually more tombs to see at Al-Ula. And since people avoided Al-Ula because it was considered cursed for a long time, the structures are probably better preserved than Petra. In order to visit Al-Ula, you do need to book a guided tour. You can't just go in by yourself. And the one I booked was the Hegra tour for 95 Saudi Arabian riyals per person, which is about 25 USD. And I booked it straight from the official Al-Ula website, experiencealula.com. Follow me for more videos about Saudi Arabia.